Hey guys, it's Griffin, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really clean, professional looking 2D header. So, what we're going to be using in this tutorial is Photoshop, obviously, and we're also going to be using my personal exclusive pack that I'm going to give out to you guys today. It's called the Ecstasy Pack, and I will have a download link to the pack in the description, so go get that if you want to get it. Or you can also use like a different stock that I'm going to use in my pack. So either way, hey guys, it's Griffin, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really clean, professional looking 2D header. So what we're going to be using in this tutorial is Photoshop, obviously, and we're also going to be using my personal pack called Ecstasy, and I will have a download link to that in the description if you want to get it. And I recommend you get it because it is really big and it has a ton of really cool stocks that you can use for your graphics. So I'm going to open the Ecstasy pack. We're going to go to stocks. We're going to go to the stock section, and we're just going to find a really clean stock that we can use for the header. Let's use this one. So what I'm going to do with this is, before we put it onto our header, we're going to put a black and white overlay on it so it's not red anymore and it looks cleaner. Then merge those two layers by pressing Ctrl E. Then I'm going to open my header. I'm going to change the color to black using the bucket tool. And then just drag this onto your header and just size it so it fits. Okay, that's good. So actually, I'm going to make it a little bigger. Okay, so just place it like that. Then I'm going to blur it a little bit because it looks kind of pixelated. So go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and that's good. Do like 4. Then it looks a lot cleaner. So make sure your backing is on a black color. And now I'm going to turn the opacity down to like about 10%, so now it has a really nice dot effect on the bottom. And then we're just going to add one more stock to make it, just give it more effects. Just find a clean one. I don't know why I made these stocks so small in the pack, I'm sorry. Just look for a nice one that you can use. Let's use this one, yeah. So I'm going to put this to black and white too. Actually, it doesn't really matter now that I think of it, because we're actually going to use a black and white color correction, but just do it anyway. So drag it onto your header and just size it. Then, okay, that's good. And turn the we're going to blur it again, so blur, Gaussian blur. Let's do even more this time, like 8. Then turn the opacity down, like 8. Okay, so now let's just put black and white over it, so we don't have to do any more black and white. And then what we're going to do is make a new layer, make sure it's above the black and white layer, and then we are going to just put it to whatever color you want. Then we're going to use our brush tool. We're make it a little smaller. We're just going to drag it across the bottom. And then that looks pretty good. Now we're going to change the color to color dodge. And then turn it down to like 10. So we're also going to blur it so it'll make it look even cleaner. Gaussian blur, turn it up a lot. Now like 70. Okay, so now it has like a red effect at the bottom. And now we're going to start adding some text. So actually I'm going to put it to like 6. Okay, that's good. So now I'm going to change your color back to white. Then I'm going to use the font Bang Gothic. Just look it up if you don't have it. Bang Gothic medium. So I'm just going to put just for the tutorial, I'm gonna make it 2 different texts if you have like 2 words that you want to put on it. I'm gonna put your text. Obviously use whatever your name is. And then center it. Okay. So that looks pretty cool. Well, it actually doesn't yet, because now we're gonna add a layer style to this. So double click just one of the texts, and we're gonna go to gradient overlay, then put the gradient to like just a dark gray. Okay. Inner glow, add on screen, opacity like 70, size like 7, drop shadow 100, turn the distance up a little bit, actually turn the opacity down a little, and put some satin on, put it to white, then change the blend mode to overlay, angle like 20, put the size to 0 so we can mess with it. Gonna turn it up a lot. Wait, put the opacity up. Okay, that looks cool. It gives it kind of a random effect. Actually no, turn it down. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now it has a layer style on it. And by the way, if you didn't see what I just did, copy this layer style on whatever text you did, then go to your other text if you have another one, then do paste layer style. And yeah, now we have our text on it. I'm actually going to change the overlay stroke to blue, like a light blue, because I think it'll look better. Oh, and also another thing you can do is you can just make it really big, and then just put 1 at the bottom like that. And that also looks really nice. Put the color dodge. Actually, no, that doesn't look good. Screen. That looks nice. I think it looks nicer than the red. So, I'm gonna make the text a little bigger. I'm gonna turn the drop shadow down even more. Then whatever you do to one of the layer styles, you can copy it and then put it on the other one. Okay, so now the drop shadow isn't as strong. So now that we have that, I'm gonna put the Twitter below it. So just duplicate one of these texts by holding Alt, then just drag, then put @ and whatever your Twitter name is. And then if you're using this font, I like to put the @ to like a smaller text, because it's bigger than the letters with this font in this case. And then just make it smaller, center it, and then use your character section, and we're gonna, right here we can change how spaced apart the letters are, so I'm gonna turn this up a lot. If you don't have this section right here, just go to Window, then just click Character, and that should bring it up. And then, yeah, so that looks really clean. Let's see. I'm gonna put a Twitter symbol on it, so I already have one on my computer, so if you don't have one, just look up on Google Images, like Twitter logo PNG, and then save it and put it on the header. So once you have your Twitter symbol on the header, I'm gonna paste the layer style onto this too. So now it has the same layer style and it matches. And make it so it matches the size of the Twitter section. Then we're gonna hold Alt, then duplicate it, and just put it on the other side. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make everything even. So hold Control, then click one of the Twitter symbols so you can select it, and then have the other Twitter symbol selected, and then use this tool up here to vertically align it. So now they're aligned with each other. And then now what we're gonna do to align the Twitter symbols and the Twitter @ we're gonna select all of them by holding Control, and then press this to horizontally align it. So now they're aligned, and then just center it like that. Okay, so it already looks pretty good. Another thing we can do is, actually, yeah, definitely you're going to want to do this. Add another layer at the top, and then put the color to white, and then just have a pretty big size brush. We're just going to add some lighting. Just add some nice lighting at the top. Then turn the opacity down to like 25, that looks good. Okay, so yeah, that's how you make a clean Twitter header. I'm thinking of what else we can do with this because I don't really make clean style headers like this that much. One thing you can do is select both of the main text and Control J, then drag it under the main text, and then use your down arrow key to move it down. And then it makes it has like a duplicate of it. It'll look even better if we do that again, then drag them below, and then we have like a triple layer kind of style. That's one thing you can do. It doesn't look super clean though, so I'm not going to do that with this one. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial, guys. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and comment, and if you're new, also subscribe to me, and be ready for future design tutorials like this in the future. So yeah, if you have any questions, go hit me up on Twitter. I'll have all my social media info in the description, and I'll have my Skype too, so you can add me. And that's it. I'm out. Peace.